I'm just kidding. All right. All right.
Can you hear me chewing my gum?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me know if it gets annoying, because I'm going to be chewing it the whole episode.
Why?
So it keeps my mouth salivated. What do you mean, why?
But, Muggs, people don't want to hear you chew gum on the podcast.
I know they don't. That's why I kindly asked you to let me know if it gets annoying.
Vickie, is it going to be annoying?
I'm pretty sure it will get annoying. Currently,
So
it's not, but
All right.
that's not.
I mean, should he just spit it out now?
I would say so. You have water. You opened a bottle of water.
Yeah, but it's also my nicotine gum, so I kind of need it.
Why do you have nicotine
I quit
gum?
vaping. Because I quit vaping. That's why.
All right,
It'll make me be better on the air. It'll make me be more entertaining.
All right. If it gets annoying, I'm going to ask you to stop it, all right?
You know what's going to get more annoying than me chewing?
What's that?
The delay. So anything to get me through the delay, you're going to want me to have.
What delay? Of what? I thought you said you're not going to look at the Zoom. Don't worry about the Zoom.
We're not. No, I'm not, it's not the video delay, the audio delay. There's still an audio delay, Dave. There's still an audio delay where we're going to have to be very cognizant not to step on each other, because it's going to be super, super hard today.
We are having some issues today, right?
Well, your computer had some issues signing on. I was ready at 7 p.m., like you said, on the dot.
Were you, though? Were you?
I mean, if 7 p.m. on the dot means 7:10, yeah.
Can I read the text message that you sent me to
please
at 7 o'clock? As Vickie was waiting, our Janksta, who is going to be our co-host today, as she's waiting for us to connect because we're assholes and are late. At 7 o'clock, right on the dot, though. Like right on the dot. So I'll give you that. At 7 o'clock, right on the dot, when we asked Vickie to connect, and when I was supposed to connect, which I didn't because I was late, because I'm an asshole too. Beer mug text, be right there, just pooping. And then
that's a good excuse.
Yeah, and then the next text at 7:13 connected. Like,
yeah. 13-minute poop. Listen, you remember how you told me, Dave, all you care about is communication in this thing?
It is true. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for that.
Okay.
I'm not. The communication was fantastic. I just thought it was funny that you were pooping and we're making poor Janksta Vickie wait for us as we're having a day. So.
Yeah, well, you know what? Vickie should come to expect nothing less. I mean, am I right, Vickie?
That is true. I have been listening to you guys since you started, pretty much, so I know what to expect.
So you know
what started, like trying to start this episode, or started like the podcast?
Started the podcast.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you sitting in, Vickie. It's going to be a fun one. We appreciate your Patreonage. How do you say it? Patronage? Patronage? Because I know it's patronage, but with Patreon, is it called Patreonage?
Well, let's make it easier, Mugs. Let's just say thank you for being a patron. Thank you for Patreon.
Patron.
For Patreon. Yes, patron.
Patron. Yeah, because you call them Patreons, and I don't know why you did that.
No, patron.
Anyway,
Patrons. Patron.
Patron. Right? We sipping Patron.
Oh my God! Today is gonna be. I apologize in
advance
be good. for me.
Well, yeah, and your computer for kind of delaying the thing, but it's okay. It's hard. It's hard when you have to be in 3 separate places. When we used to do this thing in a studio, when we started as the B team a long time ago, and then we had it going from our houses. But there's gonna be technical difficulties, delays, slowdowns. You might hear my voice real quick, like a record. But it should be fun, Vickie. Are you excited?
I am super excited. So much so that I think you guys started my period early.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Listen,
Compliment?
this wouldn't be...
I'll take it.
This wouldn't be the first time Beer Mug made someone bleed, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what I mean by that, but...
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, and we won't discuss further.
But Vickie, let's get to know you. You're not in Los Angeles, right?
I am not in Los Angeles. I am actually in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Wow.
The weather's nice out there this time of year, I hear.
20 degrees is actually nice.
Oh,
I
okay.
would have to say 20 degrees. I love it.
Was that
Sorry,
the
go ahead,
high or was that like what's the low? Like what is it going to be? What is it right now?
Right now, I think it's like 25, but the low this morning was negative 15.
Jesus, how do you even wake up in the morning? How do you even get up? That's so hard to do in cold weather. I would be fired so much.
I actually quite enjoy the cold weather because I used to live in California. I lived in the Empire, and you know how hot it gets over there. And I hated just being hot and sticky and sweaty and just feeling gross all the time. So I actually appreciate the cold. I like the snow. I like being cold. I don't like that I have to put on my snow boots and my gloves and my hat and my beanie every time I want to go have a smoke. But whatever, I'll deal with it.
Do you have
if you had nicotine gum like Mugs, you would have to go outside.
Dave. Thank you, Dave. See? Do you have to scrape ice off your windshield on your daily commute to your job?
I used to, but not anymore since I have a garage now. So now I don't have to worry about the snow.
Or unless it like blocks your garage in and there's so much snow overnight, right?
Well, then my neighbors kind of take care of that.
What?
So, yeah.
What kind of neighbors do you have?
I live in a really good neighborhood. The kind that will
it's Minnesota. Everybody's
snow
friendly.
And have, they have like snow plows and like snow blowers and stuff like that. So like they do it sometimes in the middle of the night while it's still snowing, and they'll shovel your sidewalk and dig you out.
That's awfully nice of them.
What do you do, real quick? Tell the Janksters what you do for a living. How do you make your money?
I'm the dean of students of a middle school out here in St. Paul.
Oh,
Wow, so you just ground everybody. All your students, you're just like, you're bad. Detention, right for you.
If only. I try not to be that kind of person. So, but there are hard times where I do have to suspend students mostly for fighting. But
mostly for fighting. Are kids nowadays worse than we were, or are they more well behaved? Minus the fighting thing you just mentioned.
I've always been a well-behaved student, so
nerd.
I would say that most of our students are pretty well-behaved. There are some that need a little bit more love and a little bit more attention, and get sent to me a lot. So I get to know those kids a lot more, which are my favorite kids because I get to know them. So yeah, I think every school has like a bunch like kids that are just gonna get into trouble.
Is it private or public?
The charter school.
Charter school. All right. So you don't have like too many crazy, like just straight up troublemakers then, right?
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, like we've had students who've like cursed out a teacher.
Right.
Good man.
Called him a effing mother effer and a bunch of other stuff. It was actually a girl.
Oh wow.
She's like one of my favorite students.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
you're like the violent ones, huh?
She's not violent. She just has a big potty mouth, and I like it. I mean, it's not appropriate for school, but...
So when she's in your office, are you like, listen, you can't do that. But fist bump, like, that teacher does suck.
That teacher is a fucking motherfucker, isn't he?
Sometimes I am like that. Sometimes I do, like, talk to them and, like, tell them, yeah, like, I understand, like, this teacher does suck right now, and I get why you said that, but you can't say it in class, and you can't say it in front of your other students. You can say it here with me, but just not with other people. And she's actually cursed me out a few times, too, but...
And that's when you backhand her, right?
Sometimes I wish I could, but no.
Now, you've been living in Minnesota for 13 years, right?
Yeah, 13 years.
How come you don't have the accent yet, the Minnesota accent?
I do, I think. When it comes to certain words, like especially some words that have like O sounds, I like saying out. Sometimes I don't say it out like that. Sometimes I'll say oat. I don't know. It just depends like on, I don't know what I'm saying at the time, how fast I'm talking, but sometimes I do have an accent that comes out.
So what happens after 3 strikes in baseball?
You're out.
All right, hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm going to give you a sentence. Do this, Vickie. Ready? I thought I put a lot of cloth on that thought.
What?
I thought I put a lot of cloth on that thought.
Yeah, you don't have the Minnesota accent. I just did the test on you, and it says, here's a test. Say the words lot, cloth, and thought. If you use the same vowel for all three words, it's all confusing. But all I know is all about the Minnesota accent is, don't you know, and stuff like that, right? Am I close on that one?
Well, I definitely don't say "don't you know," but I do say "oofta," and that's what the Minnesota.
You say what?
What?
I'm sorry.
What was that?
Oofta.
Oofta.
So it's like it's an expression.
Yeah. What
Like
would?
if something's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
If something's surprising, then you would say "oofta," or if you're upset, "oofta." So it's just like a common word that can be used for anything.
So you would say like mother oofta.
No, instead of just saying mother oofta, you just would say oofta. So
No. Or like when something happens, like, crazy, like that you witness in public, the Oompa Loompas come out and they start singing oofta, loofta, doof. No, that doesn't happen.
Oh my God, Muggs. Do you want to say it, Vicky?
you got a fly on your head.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, Vicky, thank you for joining
the
us.
Looftas, by the way, not the Oompa Loompas.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a co-host. Let's get this podcast started. Muggs,
Let's do it.
Last episode, we had a discussion. We had a disagreement of when we should start with the intro, when we should play the intro.
Yes.
I want to play it at the beginning. You want to have some jibba jabba and then play it. So I put a poll up on our Patreon page and on Instagram. Vicky, how did you vote? What do you vote for our intro? When should we play it?
I voted for after the talking, after
Jibba Jabba. See?
Why?
I think it's just like it's a nice way to start. I like hearing you guys discuss your days and just like what you guys did, and then having that come out, because I don't know, I just like enjoy that more. It's different. It's your style, so why change it? It's working.
Okay, well, let's read some comments from the Patreon page. People had some thoughts on this. And let's start by Martin. He said, I would love to jump right in. It's an intro, not a midtro. See, Martin gets it. Let's see.
Oh, there's the first of the
Shut
day.
up. Oh, man. Don't you know? We should change it to don't you know for Vicky.
For Vicky. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. All right. Don't you know?
See. Christopher says, all I could think of is Mr. T saying, quit your jibba jabba, fool. So there we go, right? It's looking good. Right. Tanya says, I like me a little lovemaking in my ears before you just hit me with it, I was like, well, there you go. And Eddie says, hello, it's called Jankytown. If you did things the right way, we would be all confused and wondering where Dave and Muggles went. Talk first, then intro. But,
yes.
God damn it.
Oh, don't you know?
But with that said, I think I'm losing this battle. I think the Jankstas want to hear some jibba jabba. So let's get right to it. How was your week, guys? Victoria, how was your week? What did you do this week?
I have been taking care of 2 pit bulls. One, his name is Scabby. He's about 8 years old. And then the other one is Grizz. And Grizz is about 2 or 3. So
Scabby and Scrizz.
Both of their owners right now. Both of their owners. One is in Jamaica and the other one's in Hawaii, basking in the sun, while I have their dogs here, freezing their asses off.
Very
and
nice.
Did you say what kind of dogs they were?
They're both pit bulls and they're both male.
Are they fixed? Because do they have like their balls attached to them, or are they
No.
I think she knows what fixed means, Dave. I don't think you have to explain what fixed means. No elaboration needed.
I'm just asking if they have big balls,
they're
dude.
both.
Because
they have 0 balls. They both been neutered.
Oh man, hey, do you guys?
Yeah.
Muggs, do you remember when we had? I don't know if you were with the Kevin and Bean show yet, but we had the creator of Nudicles, where they were fake balls for your dogs, so they feel confident. Do you think we should get them some nudicles for these dogs?
Nice.
So I don't think they miss their balls at all.
But these are pit bulls. Are they not just like tearing up your place? Like, ravishing everything, fighting, knocking things over? I don't know. I don't have pit bulls. That's how I assume that they are.
They're actually very very nice dogs, and they play a lot. But they have managed to get into my trash can, and I have one of those trash cans that you have to you have to wave your hand over it because it has a sensor in order for the lid to open. And they have learned that if they stick their nose far enough, they can lift the lid and stick their head inside the trash can to knock it over and get into the trash. So I've come home with trash everywhere in my kitchen because they've gotten into it.
See, if they had nudicles, they'd be more well behaved, right?
That's probably true. Are you familiar with pit bulls? Like, did you have one? Do you have a dog yourself?
I don't have any pets at all, but Scabby I actually have known most of his life. I used to live with his owner. We were roommates, and so I've known him since. So that's the only pit bull that I've pretty much known until Grizzly, which is my cousin's pit bull. And I took care of him for the first time last year.
Is it true?
Together.
Yeah, is it true? This is something that I've heard, and I don't know if it's an urban legend or if this is fact, but the media says that pit bulls are dangerous and they should be destroyed, and everyone hates them. But is it true that if a pit bull locks on your dog or your arm or whatever, like if it bites you and it locks its jaw, that the only way to release the jaw is to stick your finger in its butt and it will immediately release you and retreat?
I've never had that experience, so I don't know, but I have heard that as well.
I've heard that, yeah.
If you ever have that experience, let me know.
Can you try it right now while we're recording? Can you have them lock it up? Just
what?
Yeah, I don't want to risk that. No.
I need to confirm it because if that's some valid information, I think all the Janksters could use that information.
Yeah, I don't want to jeopardize the life of those dogs because if they bite somebody, they have to get put down, and I don't want that. So no.
Not if you stick your finger in their butt and release it, because they'll be like, "Oh, my bad, sorry."
You know what we'll do, Vicky? This is what we're going to do. We're going to fly you and the pit bulls out to California, and then you'll test it on Dave and myself. And Dave and I will flip a coin. Who's going to be the biter? Who's going to be the finger pop? We're going to find out.
I don't know which one is worse, though, dude.
I'd rather not be bitten, I think.
I don't know, but a finger in the butt.
I think that would be great for the Patreon.
Yes, that'd be a good video.
Very good, very good. Well, that's awesome, Vicky.
Muggs, how was your week, man?
My week? Well, remember how last week I did really well when it came to betting on sports?
Yes.
Well, I finally kind of learned my lesson again of why it's called sports gambling and not sports winning, because I gave it all back and then some this week. It was not good. And I am going to have to find a new profession now.
But last week you gave us some picks that were almost pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I think you missed the Green Bay and Buffalo,
Green Bay,
right?
And Buffalo, right. I got the Rams and the Bengals. I got 2 out of 4.
So that's not good.
Exactly,
I mean,
that's exactly why I lost. That's exactly. I put a 4-pick parlay, and well, we all know what happened to the Packers, and I mean, there's nothing I can do with the Bills and the Chiefs. I mean, that was the matter of a coin toss.
Yeah,
that was a matter of a coin toss, and there's nothing you can really do on that.
I don't even blame the coin toss, dude. I blame the kickoff. 13 seconds. You shouldn't be allowed to score in 13 seconds.
Yeah, they should have.
That's crazy.
What do they call it? A squib kick?
Squib kick, yeah.
So that was my week, and now I'm going to have to focus on championship weekend to try to win all my money back, which is $600.
That's what you should do. Is just put it all back into the gambling. You'll win, man. Don't worry about it.
No, you've seen Two for the Money with Ralph Garman, right? I mean, that's what that movie's all about. I mean, Matthew McConaughey had a real cold streak, but he knew how to pick them, and at the end of the movie, I think he picked it right. So it's gonna end up well for me. It's
Oh,
gonna
I
end up
thought
well.
I thought that movie was about the guy who says, "Hey, if you call now, I'll give you a guaranteed winner."
Yeah, that's sort of like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
They were yeah, bookies pick. Well, not really bookies, but like, sports pickers, game pickers. I don't know what they're called. Cherry pickers.
Cherry pickers. I think that you should get in line with that, Muggs. Because listen, 50% of the
I should
people.
pick?
Yeah, you should just pick teams like just like split the
Pick the winners?
Yeah, just pick both sides though. Just on one voicemail one day you say, "Hey, take this team," and then the next you say, "Take the other team," because then at least 50% of the people will be right, right? And they'll come back and be
Well,
like, "Yeah, Muggs was a winner."
It's funny that you said that, Dave, because that's exactly what those guys do.
No way.
I swear to God, I had to delete. I had to block a phone number because I signed up for one of these these picking things.
Yeah.
That actually I heard on our terrestrial radio here in Los Angeles about. Hey, I got the best picks. Hey, my name is Vinny from New York. Hey, I got the best picks over here. And so I called this guy and. It was NFL, and first week he told me to do this parlay, and 2 picks on the parlay were wrong. So right away, I'm like, F this guy. He's like, no. I know your first week was a loser, but I got the winners that are gonna get you back. And I'm like, dude, stop calling. I'm done. You should have given me winners. You should have hooked me in on the first one. You just lost a customer. If you would have given me 2 weeks of winners, then you would have had me for life. But you gave me 2 wrong ones off the go, and I don't want any more of you. And the guy, I'm serious, he would not stop calling until finally, I had to take the really calm approach, because what I've learned
I don't
lately,
believe you.
especially is the more you overreact or get wild, things tend not to go in your favor as much. So by the 5th time he called to try to sell me picks again and sign me up, I was like, listen, man. I can't. I don't have money. I can't spend money on your service anymore. And then you kind of tell he was like, oh, this guy just got quiet and serious. Okay, and he never called me back after that. So, but that's what those guys do.
You should have said,
Don't
"Hey,
ever-
man, can you spot me 1G? I'll pay you back. I swear. You know how much I'm betting, bro. I'm good for it, man. I'm good for it. Here's my neighbor's credit card number."
It's so crazy. You don't even. It's funny. You don't even need those guys anymore with the age of a million sports betting shows on TV now on ESPN.
Yeah,
on
isn't that
SportsCenter.
crazy?
Yeah, on SportsCenter they give you these prop bets to pick and everything and
Yeah, the
nuts.
money
So-
line is down on the ticker. Dude, Cousin
Yeah.
Sal has a gambling show on Fox.
yeah. And if you have Fox, you can watch it, right?
Yeah.
So F those guys from New York.
All right, Muggs. You're not going to ask me how my week went?
No one cares.
How did your week go?
Thank you, Vicky.
I couldn't muster up the energy to ask Dave that.
Well, my week was pretty awesome and pretty not awesome. First of all, I started by the weekend. I drove 2 hours to go get coffee at Dutch Brothers because they sent me a little note saying, "Hey, it was your birthday. You get a free coffee." Boom. Got in the car, drove 2 hours, got my coffee, drove home. It
What
was
is wrong with you?
nothing. It was so worth it, dude. I love it so much. It is so good that it was worth it. And it's a nice drive to Indio, man.
Right.
I took a morning, went for a drive, and then came home in the afternoon.
So your free coffee turned into about $25-$30 in gas, maybe?
Hell no, bro. I drive a Prius. Prius gang comes through. It took $6. That was it. And the coffee was free. That's cheaper than the coffee. There you go, man. It was great. But then, during the week, I'm trying to make myself a little salmon, right? I'm eating some salmon and salad. I use my air fryer. Do you guys have an air fryer? Anyone have an air
You know
fryer?
what? I need to step up my kitchen
No.
game and get one, because those things are awesome. I don't have one yet.
Hell yeah, they're awesome. But so I use my air fryer to make some salmon, which is very simple. You click it on air fry, 10 minutes. You put a little olive oil, salt and pepper. Yummy, comes out great. But I got a little lazy because I didn't want it to stick to the pan, and I didn't want to really clean the pan. So I put some parchment paper on, and I might have put a little too much parchment paper. because it was pushed all the way to the back, and that's where it heats up from. So I just happened to be playing with Rhonda in my kitchen, and I take a look and I smell something. I take a look to the air fryer, and the fucking thing was on fire, dude. The air fryer was on fire. So I see flames coming out. I'm like, holy shit. So I unplug it. I open up the door, and I don't know what to do. So what do? I go, and I don't know if you guys have ever built a fire.
Yeah. Sure.
That's the wrong thing to do. I didn't know what to do. So I'm blowing it. It gets bigger. It gets bigger. So I'm just looking at it, and I'm thinking, holy shit, this is going to catch my cabinets on fire. I'm going to burn down my house. I am so screwed. So I just stand there and look at all the paper burn up. I start smacking it. I don't know what to do here because this thing's hot, man. I'm not going to burn myself. So I just,
Are we still talking about air fryers here or what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Wait.
Okay, because a lot of smacking it and it being hot. It's very very ambiguous conversation we got going.
Do you not have a fire extinguisher in your kitchen?
No. Who has a fire extinguisher in their kitchen?
Yeah,
do you?
Point. No one really. Yeah, no.
No.
Yes. Yeah. What? Yeah. So I'm just sitting there looking at all the paper burn.
Dave's like, no, but I do have a professional sprinkler system.
Yes. Yeah. It came down. The alarm went off, and it just. No. So guys, I just looked at the paper burn up, go into the kitchen, and that's when I started smacking it. And then I was like, oh well. And then I take out my pan, put it on my stove, look at the salmon, and I go, that still looks good. And I took it off, put it in my salad, ate my salad. It tasted great. So it was a little charred. It got a little extra heat on it. And then I just cleaned it up, cleaned up the counter, cleaned out the air fryer, and went on with my day. Luckily, crisis averted. No burning the house down.
You're like, my salmon looks like a brick of black tar heroin, but bon appetit.
Yeah. Who wants to get janky? It's Janky Town. We're getting janky. It's Janky Town. Time to get janky. It's Janky Town. We're getting janky. It's Janky Town. It's time to jank around. Dave, beer mug, and all our janky janksters. It's Janky Town. It's getting janky on Janky Town. Janky on Janky Town. Yeah. I just sharted.
Yes, I did just shart. I am Beer Mug. That is Dave, the King of Mexico. With us, a very special Janksta Vickie, who is our top Patreon tier. Vickie, thank you so much for supporting our podcast. Thank you to all our Jankstas. You can get a hold of us on the Jank line, of course, at 855-JANKY69. Twitter and Instagram at JankyTown69. And if you want to follow us and be so generous with your beer money donations, you can check us out on patreon.com/jankytown. It's the only podcast where a dude who doesn't know how to use an air fryer and a very bad degenerate sports gambler come together and bring you what's going on in this world.
Oh man, Muggs. Speaking of being degenerate and a bad gambler, I think our next meetup is gonna be amazing. We're going to get so wasted because we have decided that since we are terrible, and by we, mainly me, we have a crutch word where I say a lot.
Yeah. And
we have decided that every time one of us says that word, we are going to put $1 in our crutch jar. Yeah. And Tallyman Todd has awesomely just volunteered to keep track of us. Let's listen and get an update on how many we threw last week.
What up, Dave? What up, Beer Mug? This is Tallyman Todd calling in with this episode's tally for the week. Dave, you had 36. and beer mug, you only had 6. So, Dave, you might need to switch to quarters instead of dollars because you're going to hit like $100 literally in less than a month. So you might want to rethink that idea. But anyways, just wanted to say I'm glad to help you guys out and be a part of the show in my little spectacular way that it is. And no, you don't need to pay me like Dave said because, that's your guys' money. Gentlemen, I'll be here for you guys, keeping the tallies, keeping the dollars flowing into that jar. And with that being said, this is Tally Man Todd out. See ya.
Tally Man Todd. Good man right there. In that message, not only is he our tally man, he is now our financial advisor with Dave. Dave on the 36, you are gonna have to cut it down to quarters. And our own tally man Todd threw out a in that one, so I think he has to throw a dollar.
He has to throw one in. Ooh, are we gonna charge our Jankstas too if they say they get to add to the crutch jar?
I think anybody who participates on Jankytown that says will have to throw a dollar in. And that means you too, Vickie, who is our top tier patron, and she gets the chance and the opportunity to sit in with us today.
Not sit in, Mugs. Co-host.
Host.
She's a co-host. So it's Dave, Beer Mug, and all Vickie Jankstas, and Vickie, or however the song goes. I forgot how it went. Ad time. Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tools to get your balls ready for the special occasion. This VD, it's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming, with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use the code JANKY20 for 20% off and free shipping.
And what my esteemed colleague Dave meant to say was, on this V-Day, not VD like he did say.
Did I say VD?
We want to avoid venereal disease at all costs, especially when dealing with why we want our balls clean. We don't want VD on our balls. We want V-Day on our balls. Am I right, Dave?
That is correct. Yes, Mugs.
So that's why I'm going to tell you about the Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped. Is just the thing every guy needs in their life to make each and every day just a little more special. The number one product in this package is the Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. And get this. The trimmer's advanced skin-safe technology reduces cuts and nicks on your delicate balls. It even has a 4000K LED spotlight so you can shave anywhere your heart desires. Did I mention that it's water and VD proof too?
I'd like to propose making February 13th a national holiday as National Shave Your Balls Day. Who's with me? I think this is one holiday that men and women can get behind. This package also includes the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer to whack all the worst of your weeds. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and anti-chafing boxer briefs to keep your boys stored comfortably. To complete the perfect package for your package are liquid formulations like the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Start your day off with the deodorant for your boys, then stay cool all day with toner to keep you feeling your best all day and night. These formulations will also have your balls smell like a king on the big day.
And don't forget to smell good not only around your balls, but all over with the Manscaped Refined Cologne, which will complement your collection with smell perfection. Manscaped created their products for a night just like this and will make your V-Day date say, wow, great set of balls you have there.
That's better than what she'll say if you have the VD balls.
That's right.
Go to manscaped.com for our exclusive offer for 20% off and free shipping with the code JANKY20. Your balls and lady will thank you. But are you guys ready for a new segment that I want to bring once a month?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
It's Dave's Dumb Question of the Month. Dumb.
Every month, I'm going to come up with a stupid question, which I don't know why it's in my brain, but I want to ask you guys this question. When you're in the shower, what's the first thing you wash?
Okay, well, for me, personally, I wash my hair with a very special exfoliating shampoo. That's the first thing I do. And then I rinse that, I wash my hair, my beard. Then then I do the body wash, and then I throw another shampoo on after that body wash. And in the body wash technique or routine, I should say, I always wash the southern region last, whether it be feet.
I didn't ask for your whole like washing routine. I just want to know what went first, man. Like, because I know the bush down there, it's gonna take forever. So yeah, you have to focus on that later. But the first thing you do
is not that big, Dave. It's not gonna take forever.
I don't know, man. Your hands might get lost down there. So you just go straight for the head first?
Straight for the head first, and then I go to my big head.
Oh no. Vickie, what's it like for you? Like, what do you go for first? Are you the same as Beer Mug? You go right for the head?
Yeah, same. I do my hair first, and then I do everything else.
You guys are weirdos, man. Like,
how do you do it, Dave?
I go, I don't know. I go right for my right arm or my left arm. So I just get the body wash and go right to the right arm, to the neck, and then the left arm, neck, and then right arm, and then, do the body and then the head, because I feel like I need to scrub the body first, and then the hair is easy because I don't have very much. So boom, I got a clean left arm because that thing is the cleanest part of my body because it's the first thing I go to.
Well, for me, I have conditioner that I have to leave on, so I have to do my hair first.
Oh, that makes sense.
Shampoo it, and then have conditioner to leave it on, and then I do the rest of it. But I do start with my left hand first when I start scrubbing my body.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if it's a right-handed thing. You condition first? What about washing the hair? Or do you not wash your hair every day? Because females aren't supposed to wash their hair every day, right?
No, I shampoo it first, and then I do the conditioner.
Oh, got it. Well, that was a pretty dumb question, and I think we got pretty dumb answers. So thank you guys for indulging me. That was...
It's Dave's Dumb Question of the Month. Dumb.
Vickie.
Yes.
Are you ready for some bad news?
I am always ready for some bad news. Fuck the good news.
All right. Should I start? Should I sing the intro, Mugs?
Oh, wait. We didn't have a produced intro for this?
No. It's a live intro. Okay. And it says it on the schedule. Live intro. Dave. Oh, I thought live intro.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought that meant okay. Go ahead. Do it live.
Oh, my God. Now? Do you want me to do it live now? Are you ready?
No. I want you to wait another 2 minutes.
Vickie, please don't unsubscribe now that you host.
This is fun.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I think I want to pay more now.
All right, here we go. It's an intro. The segment's about to begin, though. Say hello to the darkness and welcome the blues. Dave, Vickie, and Muggs are bringing you some bad news. Oh, no.
Wow. Great. Fantastic. Dave, give us our first story.
Why do I go first? I don't want to go first. Vickie, you go first.
Okay, Victoria, you go first.
All right. I have this story from Liverpool. The headline is, Schoolboy loses both nipples after classroom dare involving 2 cans of Lynx.
I'm sorry, what? He lost...
2 cans of what?
2 cans of Lynx. I think that's the same as, like, the Axe body spray. So it's like the UK version of it.
Okay.
So this then 15-year-old boy was dared by a friend and accidentally froze his nipples off in front of a crowd. The boy, he was in his changing room when a friend dared him to empty 2 cans onto his exposed chest. Immediately afterwards, the same friend flicked his nipples, causing them to fall off.
Oh my God.
He describes this experience like freezing a wart. I've never had a wart, so I can't say that I can relate to that. But he says, at first it's just cold. It's not really a big thing. It starts to burn, and then you're just sitting there waiting for it to finish. This kid then went to his class like nothing happened, just chilling in his classroom with his bloody shirt. His teacher was like asked him what happened, and he's like, nah, it's fine. I don't need to go to the nurse. And he says that when he tells people about what happened, why he lost his nipples, people are pretty much like not believing him, and they end up just like laughing. But I think what I like about this article is the last quote that he wrote, which is, "Now that I look back at it, it's just like, it's stupid. It happened. I've got no nipples." And I saw the picture of his nipples, and it looks like it's just like a dark brown areola with like an innie, but I don't know if it's actually an innie. If it kind of looks like he does have a nipple, but it's just like kind of protruding in. So I don't know if I believe this story 100%.
Vicky, doesn't the picture look like a butthole? Like it's just like a brown eye.
It does look like a butthole.
Muggs, do you think that his classmates are pissed because now they can't give him, like, what do they call it, titty twisties or titty twisters?
Titty twisters?
Yeah.
No, I mean, if it was a dare, good for him for doing it. I mean, that's strong. You never back down from a dare is what I've learned.
Yeah.
Vicky, have you ever had to discipline any of your students for doing stupid stunts like this during class?
No, but they did participate in like that trend that was going on with TikTok with kids destroying bathrooms.
Oh my God.
So we did have a lot of that, which meant that I had to like park myself outside of the bathrooms of the boys' bathroom and just watch it. Make sure I checked it before and after each kid went in to make sure that the stalls were still there. And
wait, you had to go in and
was still there and it wasn't destroyed.
Now, did you ever come on and be like, yo, that was destroyed, but not physically?
There were some occasions where I was like, yep.
You're like, thank God I got to wear a mask, right?
And that was my bad news.
Wow. Well, good on that guy. No nipple Nathan in Liverpool. Beans people. Brings a whole new meaning to a colder than a witch's tit. Am I right?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm tired, guys. Leave me alone.
All right. Vicky, you've heard of that saying. Am I right?
No, I've never heard before.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Moving on. My bad news story is actually hilarious, okay? It takes place in Ireland, and the headline reads, "Two men take corpse into Irish post office to claim dead man's pension." Yes, Gardaí, I believe it's in the county of Carlow, Ireland, have launched an investigation after two men carried a dead body in an Irish post office in an apparent attempt to claim his pension. The deceased pensioner was described in reports as being propped up by the men as they walked into the building in County Carlow on Friday morning.
What?
Is this Weekend at Bernie's Part 3? I mean, this is fantastic.
Oh my God! Someone actually tried this. Did they at least put sunglasses on them?
The whole time I'm picturing Weekend at Bernie's. The outlandish series of events began when one of the men entered the post office at about 11:30 on Friday, asking to collect a pension payment for an older man. He was refused, with staff informing him that the pensioner would have to be present in order for the money to be handed over. The man returned soon after with two other men, one of whom was in his 60s and it appeared to be being supported up by the two others. The younger man asked to be given his pension payment. No cash was handed over, and the two men fled the scene. Wow. I mean, A for effort on those guys.
Wait, they didn't get caught? And they just left the dead body in the post office?
It looks like they have not caught the two Weekend at Bernie guys, Jonathan Silverman and the other guy. Yeah, they launched an investigation to see who those guys were, but they believe that they know the dead man, so they'll probably find him. Yeah, it's amazing. Good times.
So they did just leave him in the post office.
Yeah, they've. Where did they leave his body?
Yeah.
Muggs didn't get to that part of the story.
I didn't read that part of the story. What? They left him there? That's amazing.
Finish the story, Muggs. Did they leave him there? Come on, we gotta know.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say if they left him there or not.
Ah, damn it. That's some bad news.
And then some music. An Irish jig started playing, and he started moving. And that's my bad news.
All right, let's see if I could get a better story. I'm sorry in advance because I didn't think I really read this or thought this through. I just saw the headline and thought it was funny. But an Alabama man accused of keeping the meth-fed attack squirrel faces new charges. What else can this guy be doing? Remember the man?
A meth-fed attack squirrel?
Yeah, Muggs, you don't remember like a couple of months ago? This man was arrested in Alabama because he was busted for meth and they found a squirrel that was all like cracked out. Like it was all doped up.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah.
This guy, Mickey Joe Polk, I think that's his name, Polk, P-A-U-L-K. Mickey Joe Polk faced charges of possession of a wild animal, stolen property, and possessions of a weapon by a felon. And that was when he was arrested in June of 2019. Man, this was a long time ago where he was arrested for the meth squirrel, right? But now he's facing other charges because he was arrested again, this time on charges of chemical endangerment of a child. What does that mean? And trafficking methamphetamines.
That means he probably had a child in the vicinity while he was feeding his squirrels meth.
That's a crime? Oh, come on. That's educational, right? As well as some other drug and weapon charges. Ooh, man. So, dude, there was a manhunt for this dude in 2019 when a drug bust in Athens. That's Georgia, right? Why can't I read?
Georgia. Yes. No, it says Alabama.
No, it says Alabama, man. What the hell? I don't know geography, bro. Leave me alone. I'm tired. But when they busted him, they found meth, ammunition, and body armor along with the caged squirrel. And that's where they said it was too aggressive to be a normal squirrel. And the cops released it. They released the meth squirrel in the woods. What is wrong with them? That's my bad news. All the other squirrels are going to be all hooked on meth now.
When reached out for further comment, the squirrel had this to say. What the fuck did you say to me, bro? See, because that's what a methed out squirrel would sound like.
What else did he say, Muggs?
Stop looking at me. What? What'd you say?
Why am I thinking of like Lust for a Life is behind him? Lust for a Life. Oh no, that was heroin. Never mind. Oh, leave me alone.
Wow. All right.
I think this would be a good time to bring back the Wheel of Bad Animal Voices and try to speak with the guy who owned the squirrel, maybe.
Yeah,
hold on. Wait, hold on.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait. Talk amongst yourself.
Okay. So, Vickie, that's some pretty crazy bad news stories. I still have one more. I don't know where Dave went.
I don't know either.
I wonder what he's doing.
But I think for sure you guys should talk to this meth dealer, or what was he?
I don't know. He was an Alabama man. I know that.
It's time for the Wheel of Bad Animal Voices.
Wow.
Where is it gonna land? Don't know. But something is something else. It's no, not Kevin and Bean. It's
Not Kevin and Bean.
But Jakey Town is gonna call and do it I don't remember the lyrics, guys.
Yeah,
It's time for the
Wheel of Animal Voices. All right, let's spin that wheel. What do we have on the wheel today? Wait. No. What do we have on the wheel first?
Story A, story B. But we do have this story. An Alabama man accused of keeping meth-fed attack squirrel faces new charges. Let's call him up. Beep, bop, boop, bop, 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 beep. Brr, 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 brr. Vickie, ask for him. Brr, brr. Muggs, this is where you answer. Brr, brr.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, am I talking to the guy who had the meth out squirrel?
No, hold on.
Vickie, you're supposed to ask for the squirrel. No, you're supposed to ask for the guy. But the squirrel is supposed to answer. Okay, listen, I'll work that out. Let's try it again.
Okay, ask the same question though, Vic. You gotta have to ask the same question that you did. All right, go ahead.
Oh, is it gonna ring or what?
Oh, are we doing it again? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how a ring goes? No, we're not calling it international, right?
Hello.
Hi, am I talking to the meth out man that had the squirrel?
No.
Wait,
No,
hold up,
you
Muggs.
actually-
Wait, Muggs. Why is the squirrel so calm? Why is the squirrel so calm?
It's not because you're not letting me finish. You're not letting me
Okay,
finish.
all right. Take three. Take three.
Take three. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. His name is Mickey Joel. Mickey Joel Polk. Okay. Okay.
No, but
all right,
you have
all
to
right.
ask the question the same, and don't interrupt this time, Dave, because you're not letting me get to it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. All right. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this the man with the meth out squirrel?
No, this is the woman with the opiate-induced turtle. You have the wrong.
Our bad. We'll go back. We'll go back.
Wrong number.
I'm sorry, you have the wrong number.
Oh boy. All right. Our bad. Sorry. Thank you.
Oh man, that was great. What a great Wheel of Bad Animal voice.
That was. Was there an intro? Outro?
I don't think so. I think it ended. Oh wow! I don't even know how he just. I mean, this last story is too good not to do it. After that gold right there. But
All right.
you guys want to hear the final bad news story?
Sure.
It's actually, I consider it good news. But
Okay.
tell me if you'd read this story, Vicky. Woman with 2 working vaginas has taken OnlyFans by storm. Would you read that?
I would definitely read that. Yes.
Great. Let me tell you more. Adult content creator Evelyn Miller has an interesting gimmick when it comes to her OnlyFans. She has not 1, but 2 vaginas. That's correct. When Miller was 21 years old, she discovered that she had been born with 2 separate vaginas,
Oh my
each
God.
with working parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each with working parts.
I mean, each vagina works. Like, they work on their own.
But why did it take her until she was 21 to figure out that she had 2 vaginas?
That is a
I
good
mean,
question.
maybe we got to call her. Let's find out. Should we call
It's
her?
time for the Wheel of 2 Vaginas.
Well, no, we don't have to go through with it. That was just a joke. We're not gonna call her and ask her.
Now Vicky answers. Answer, Vicky.
Hello?
Hi, is this the girl with 2 vaginas?
This is the vagina.
Oh, it's actually the
Right,
vagina.
vagina.
Can we speak? Is the other vagina close by? Can we speak to the other one?
Hello, this is the other vagina. Don't listen to that
Why-
other bitch.
Why do you guys sound
Who you
so
calling
different?
a bitch?
Because I'm the one that gets used for porn. I'm not the personal one.
Dueling vaginas. That's fantastic. Boy. Do you guys want to hear how lucrative it's been for her?
It's OnlyFans, so I could imagine that it's 6 figures at least. She has 2 vaginas.
Yeah. So she makes $75,000 a month.
A month?
Vaginas. A month.
No way.
Yes.
75 grand a month.
Yeah. And Evelyn adds that having 2 vaginas has made her sex life a lot of fun. They can have
You
sex
think?
yeah, they can have sex in one side and use a toy in the other, and all sorts of positions. So Evelyn has really put her biological abnormality to a very lucrative use. Good for her.
Now, Muggs,
for That's great news.
yes. So does that mean she needs like 2 of everything?
Yeah, she, for instance, she has to put in 2 tampons during her period, and she has to get both of them tested for STDs.
Oh, so if one's positive with something, does she have to isolate it from the other one, like COVID?
Yes.
I'm also
She has to put a mask on the other one.
I'm also wondering if she has her period at the same time too, or is it like?
Oh my God, that's a good question.
a
Let's
great-
call her. Okay.
No, I think we're good.
All right. Can I bring you something very topical and in the news right now?
Yes, please. Is it methed out Alabama men and 2 vagina having women? Very topical.
It is not. It's this group called Island Boys.
Oh, wow. So timely.
No, for real, hear me out. Did you know, Muggs? I remember how much you loved the Island Boys, right? And for those who don't know, they're the TikTok kids with the crazy hair dude that goes, "I'm the Island Boys, just trying to make it." Right? Well, did you know, Muggs, that they actually produced that fucking song and released a music video?
What? Can we hear it, please?
No, it's terrible. I don't even want to deal with this. It was, dude, honestly, I could say their little acapella version is so much better. Vicky, did you know the Island Boys? Did you watch that TikTok or that YouTube or whatever it was on?
Unfortunately, I've watched it many times.
I mean, listen,
yeah,
did you like it? Like, did you think it was cool or?
No, I think it's super annoying and not my thing at all.
All right. Well, so they actually produced the song, released a music video in December, and I just happened to come across it today. And I want to read you guys some of the comments because this is why I like the internet, right? These guys, they're working so hard trying to make it. And let me read you some of these comments. The very first comment, right, on their YouTube video. "Thank you, Island Boys. You saved my brother. He was paralyzed in a fatal car accident. Luckily, when I played this song, he rose and clicked the sound to mute. Thank you." The next comment is, "The Island Boys cured my depression. They showed me that life could be worse." All right, here's another one. "I have to thank the Island Boys for saving my life. I was in a loveless marriage and didn't know how to end it. After finding this song and playing it, my wife left me. Bless up."
Wow. These guys are getting roasted.
Oh, my
Rightfully
God.
So. I mean, they're pretty hateable, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. So that was if you want to read the rest of them, there's so many more. Just look for it on YouTube, man. It's woo. I know it's timely, but I thought you guys would enjoy that.
Well, I'm watching the music video right now, you guys, and it is. There's already. Guess how many views there in December? Guess how many views it has already?
Well,
Would you like it? Would you
I
like
saw the video, so Vicky,
All right,
that's on
Vicky,
you.
Guess how many? Guess how many views, Vicky?
6 million.
Close. 8,157,000.
You should have had Dave say that number.
Oh yeah, Dave. How many views does it have?
It has 8,150,275. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this is gonna launch him into superstardom?
No, I think they're good. Vicky, thank you so much for co-hosting today. But before you go, I wanted to start another new segment because why not? We want to get to know you even more. So I thought we would do a segment with our guests that we call What I Jank About You, which is literally just 10 questions about you. Beer Mug and I will alternate questions. Just answer the best you can. Muggs, you want to start it off?
Sure. First question, Vicky. The best concert you've ever attended?
The best concert I've ever attended has have to be either seeing Gogo Bordello or seeing Flogging Molly, because they both put on a really, really great show with high energy.
Very nice. Where did you see Flogging Molly and Gogol?
Here in Minneapolis, St. Paul. I've actually
Very
seen them
nice.
about 5 or 6 times each.
Oh, you'd be a super fan, I think, huh?
I love them. Great shows. Every
Awesome.
single time.
All right, here's my question. Describe your favorite pizza.
I'm gonna get a lot of
Don't you dare say it.
flack for this.
Don't you dare say it.
Pepperoni and pineapple.
Oh!
Ooh, great combination.
No, terrible.
Yes.
I'm going to cancel your
Savory and
subscription.
sweet. Delicious. I will reinstate it. That's fantastic. Good choice, Vicky. My next question for you is, have you ever gotten, you seem like a nice person, so I don't know if this will apply to you, but have you ever gotten revenge on someone?
Kinda. There's somebody that I did not like who I kind of messed with their food for a while.
What did you do?
Oh,
Yes, what did you
tell us
do?
more.
I spit in their food.
What?
Yes.
Wait. Hold on,
And
hold
it
on.
wasn't once.
Oh, keep going.
Reoccurring.
It wasn't twice.
It wasn't twice. It was a few times. In their food and in their drink. And I think I
Amazing.
also used their toothbrush to clean the toilet once.
Oh, is this a roommate situation?
Yeah.
Very
What?
nice.
Wait, hold on. What food were you making that you were spitting in their food?
I didn't make the food and I didn't eat the food. It was their food.
So it's in the fridge and you're just like...
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. All right. Well, I guess that leads perfectly into my question, Muggs. Vicky, when was the last time you were in a physical fight?
I've actually have never been in a fight in my life, but I've stopped many fights since, which I've
Nice.
actually gotten hit and bruised and punched myself while stopping these fights.
Oh, nice. Did you ever get mad and be like, oh, I'm going to punch you guys now?
No, but I have wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
When you're not stopping fights and eating pineapple and
Ugh.
pepperoni pizza and spitting in their food, what is your favorite hobby? What do you like to do to pass the time?
I like to play this online game called Second Life and take pictures of my avatar and then re-edit them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
don't you question her, Dave? You and your Pokemon.
Yeah, that's actually a real game. I don't know what this afterlife is. Or Second Life.
It's called Second Life, and like I will like pose and create the background for my avatar, and then just take a picture of it, and then I Photoshop it and do like other repaint it and add different colors and shadows and stuff like that. And I have an Instagram page that I post. So like especially on Halloween, I have like every day is a different theme that I do. So that's my hobby.
Interesting.
What's that Instagram if you want to shout it out?
It's Victoria Zombie with the O is a 0 instead of a O. But I actually have one of the things that I created is actually searchable on Google. It comes up on Google Images.
Is that a big game, Second Life?
Yeah. And it's just like you create your avatar and you hang out with people from all over the world.
So would that be considered a part of the metaverse? Or not yet?
I have no idea because I am not that nerdy.
I am on her Instagram, the Victoria Zombie.
Yeah.
You should see this avatar. Wow. Holy moly.
Wait,
Am I the
hold
right
on.
one with the blue hair, Victoria?
Yeah, yep.
Hold on.
Wow.
I'm going to it.
Nice job on that.
I'm going to it. Hold on. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Second Life. I think I got to start playing that.
All right, now I'm going to get to my next question. What's your craziest party story?
Back when I lived in California, my friend Libby would throw some crazy parties in her backyard, and this is when I was lived in the IE. She would throw a lot of parties with bands, and her mom didn't really mind. So like there would be lots of people there, lots of drinking and smoking and stuff. And a couple fights would break out.
Not you
cops
though,
would be
because you don't
called.
fight.
I don't fight, but I do everything else. I think one time I was so freaking wasted that I actually like walked into a cactus and I had like cactus needles embedded in my knee, and I still have a cactus needle embedded in my knee right now.
Before you walked into the cactus, did you go, "Hi, I'm Victoria. Welcome to Jackass"?
No, she said, welcome to Cactus.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I had to So that was painful, huh?
Yeah, like the next day, my knee was like 3 times its size, and I couldn't
Oh
bend
my
my
God.
leg, and I couldn't like move my leg. But I went to work the next day exactly like that, and then like the swelling started coming down. But yeah, I still have a cactus needle embedded in my
That's
knee.
crazy. The doctors couldn't take it out?
I didn't even go to the doctor.
Of course you didn't. You're the best.
If you won a big lottery, any lottery that had a good sizable amount of cash, in the millions, what would be the first thing you would do?
Besides like helping out my family, I would travel.
You travel a lot?
That's pretty much it.
Where would you go?
I would go to Ireland, and I would go to Scotland because they drink a lot, and I love drinking. I would go to the UK, and then Germany. Never to France because everybody goes there, and I think it's dumb and boring. But I would go to a lot of the drinking countries and just get drunk, go to the bars.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right. Have you ever been in jail?
I have never been in jail. I have gone to visit relatives, but I have been in the back of a squad car here in Minnesota.
Minnesota? Did you try to steal a toy that was popular?
No.
Wow, nice jingle all the way.
Thank you. Yes.
About a month past Christmas while we record this.
I finally saw it this year, and that was the only thing I could think of.
I gotta get a Turbo Man.
Son, do you not recognize my voice? That's so stupid. That movie sucked, by the way. That was dumb.
No, it didn't.
It was
No,
dumb.
It's
All right,
a
I'm
great
sorry.
movie. It's like one of Phil Hartman's last movies, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he was annoying in that, too. This is stupid. That movie was terrible. The best thing about it was Sinbad. All right, Vicky. So why were you in the back of a cop car in Minnesota?
You already said because you're trying to steal a popular Christmas toy. All right, next question.
No, I want to hear why she was in the back.
Was a Turbo Man. It was actually my cousins and I were going to the club, and my cousin got pulled over, and none of us had a driver's license. So her car got impounded, and we asked the police officer to give us a ride to the club anyway, and he did. He drove like 20 miles
The cop took you to the club?
to take us to the club.
Amazing.
Yeah, he dropped us off right in front.
Who says all cops are bastards? Come on for that cop. Way to go.
All right, almost done here, Vicky. My last question for you. Who's more annoying, me or Dave?
I would say back when there was video, it would be you, Muggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my beard twizzle was it my beard twizzling?
No, it was the phone licking.
The phone looking.
Oh, I thought she said phone licking. I was like, I don't remember you licking your phone.
I would do that. I would lick the phone off camera.
Let's just be honest. It's just his face, right, Vicky? It's just his face. All right. And the last question. Why am I better than Beer Mug?
I think it's because of your cheeks. You're all cuddly.
Oh, thank you. Mugs, you need fatter cheeks. You better start eating more.
Well, Vicky, I'm sorry I don't have bigger cheeks like Dave, and I will try not to look up my phone anymore, even though we do not currently put this on YouTube. Thank you for joining us today. That was really fun. I hope it was worth your $25.
It definitely is, and it was worth my $30 when I was paying $30 too. So, yeah,
Fantastic.
Yeah, Vicky, thank you so much for being a top tier You Got a Fly on Your Head member and for joining us today. We really had fun with you, and we hope that the Jankstas had fun listening and trying to get to know one of their own. That's part of our goal, is to bring more people together and make friends across the interwebs and through Jankytown and the Jankstas. So if you're ever in St. Paul, Minnesota, and you're cold, hit up Vicky.
I'll take you to the bar.
With a cop.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?